At the Marine G1 Branch Coastal Ship Scrapyard, Commodore Branu tells Jingo and Fullbody that when Monkey D. Garp was young, he would use battleships as punching bags as opposed to sandbags, which is why some of the ships have caved-in bows. Jingo is left in disbelief that Garp would use ships to train, while Fullbody asks why there is a second one with a caved-in bow. Branu reveals that the other ship was punched by Kuzan back when he was still Garp's student. Branu then reveals that neither Garp nor Kuzan used hockey or devil fruit powers when punching them, so the strength the two acquired was well earned. On Hashinasu, Garp throws San Juan Wolf into the sea, prompting the Blackbeard pirates to scramble to save him before he drowns. Vasco's shot drinks some alcohol before shooting it at Garp after setting it on fire. A movie called Shugarapu, Garp grabs the pirates and uses them as shields, protecting himself but setting the other two on fire. A fellow Pizarro, who was watching while still merged with the island, asks Garp if he plans on decimating the entire island. The other pirates fear that Blackbeard will kill them if he sees the state the island is in, and also fear how Garp is not faltering despite the Blackbeard pirates' sheer numbers. Kayako, who is on board Garp's ship, which is now back out at sea, calls Garp asking for the Citrop. Hibari has been defrosted with Tashiji watching over her, while Kayako tells Garp that the captured citizens and injured Marines have all set out, so they can leave whenever. Garp acknowledges this and tells Kobe, Prince Chris, and Helmeppo to retreat. However, Kuzan recovers from Garp's last attack and tells his former mentor that he cannot let him leave. Helmeppo starts freaking out as Chris asks Garp if he thinks he is also the future of the Marines, but his words go unheard as Garp tells the three of them to make for the sea at all costs while he holds off the enemy. Kobe then hears a woman screaming for help, and he immediately rushes to help her. But when he gets close enough, he discovers too late he was set up. Thankfully, Garp saves him from Shiryu, who tries to sneak up on him while invisible and stab him with his sword, which only goes through Garp. Though hurt, Garp punches Shiryu then slams him into the ground, defeating him. Helmeppo and Chris get worried, while Kobe apologizes for being tricked and needing him to be saved. But Garp explains that Shiryu was aiming at him the whole time. The Blackbeard pirates start getting hopeful that they can't take Garp down now that he's injured, with special motivation being that he is worth around 3 billion deli at the Cross Guild. Kuzan rushes forward and tells the others that even if they bind Garp's arms and legs, they still will not be able to kill him. He then prepares to use a move called Ice Glove. In a flashback, a young Kuzan asks Garp to train him, but Garp refuses, telling him to learn from the instructors, though Kuzan tells him he already knows everything he can from them. Though Garp still told him no, he eventually found himself doing so, with the two of them using battleships as punching bags. At first, Kuzan struggled because he was not as strong as Garp, but as time passed, his punches eventually reached the same level as Garp's. By the time Kuzan became Admiral Aokiji, his relationship with Garp was still strong. Until the present day, Kuzan tells Garp he raised a troublesome enemy in him, but Garp tells Kuzan he is done with him while calling him a foolish dude, and they strike each other with hockey-coated fists, creating a huge shockwave that blows both of them back. Pizarro tells the Marines that their hopes of escaping Hashinasu are slim because of how many pirates are on the island. He also tells them that their ship is not safe from him, and he proves it by morphing part of the island into a giant hand to crush Garp's ship, all the while proudly declaring that this action will make him stand out among the Blackbeard pirates. Kobe desperately begs him to stop, but Garp tells the young captain to calm down because justice will always prevail.